This is the first basic figure that I own with the new limited articulation. I will show a comparison between this new basic with the limited articulation with an older one that has better articulation. But before I do that, let's take a closer look at the packaging. There's Corey Graves. If I have to listen to Saxton one more time, I'm coming out of retirement and kicking his ass. It says Raw right there, but Corey Graves is on both Raw and SmackDown. This is one of the last basics in this red packaging. And here are the others you get in line. All Raw superstars. So now without further ado, let's get this dual commentator out of the packaging. And here is Corey Graves out of the packaging. But before I take a closer look at this figure, let's do a comparison with the articulation. Okay, so here's Corey Graves, and here is Dean Ambrose. I forget which basic Dean Ambrose this is. But if we take a closer look at both their arms, Dean has the swivel at the bicep, Corey Graves does not. If we look at Corey Graves' elbow, compared to Ambrose's, this hinge, I want to say, looks thicker than this one. And of course, Dean's arm can bend at the elbow, so can Corey's, but because they moved the articulation from here to down here, Corey can do this. Which is alright, but they still could have kept this. And down here, you can't really move the foot at all anymore. On Dean, you can rotate the boot and hinge it a little bit. On male basics, the articulation is not that bad. On female superstars, it's much worse. If I ever get a new basic female figure, I'll show you. But in the meantime, let's take a closer look at Corey Graves. Here's his face. Although, if Mattel would have changed a couple things on his head, this figure could have been much better. For example, right here on the packaging, on the side of his head, his hair seems to be a lot lighter than the hair on his head. Here. If they would have changed that and made his facial hair lighter, this could have been a better likeness. As it stands, not terrible. Look down at his neck, see some tattoos. And if we look on his hand here, more tattoos. On his knuckles, it says stay. And it looks like there's a spade on his finger. And he's got another one here, and it says down. So let's see if we could try to put his hands closer together. Not too bad. Just like what he used to when he came down to the ring, when he was still wrestling, stay down. The suit he's wearing, he's got a white shirt, open button collar, it's black pants, and gray shoes with black soles. Nothing on the back. And that is it for my review of Basic Series 77 Corey Graves. Tell me what you guys think. And do you think he's one of the best commentators currently in the WWE? Or do you think the others that he commentates with are better? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and before I go, since he is a commentator, I have him behind my NXT commentators table that I got with the NXT figures. Don't forget, Corey Graves was a commentator on NXT before he got boosted to the main roster. That's it, guys. I'm out.